Hi student friends, how are you? I hope you all good. Today I would like to present about detailed paper analysis December 2023 National Testing Agency UGC NET Education Paper 2. National Testing Agency UGC NET December 2023. So far NTA successfully conducted UGC NET December 2020, June 21, 2022 December for Junior Research Fellowship and Lectureship. So NTA UGC NET December 2020 and 21-22 was conducted through online mode computer based test, that is CBT based test. The pattern, the test will be consist of two papers, both papers, paper 1 and paper 2. So the experts of Scholars Academy have conducted an in-depth examination of both paper 1 and paper 2, but I would like to focus on the education section in this video. So here paper 1 features questions of broader and generic nature aiming to evaluate the candidates teaching and research aptitude. So aptitude is nothing but to know the attitude towards their profession. So this appear primarily crafted to access the candidate skills in reasoning, comprehension, divergent thinking and general awareness. But in this video, I would like to explain detail the pattern of questions, the styles of the questions, difficulty levels of the questions. From each unit they concentrated. Like that, I would like to give in detailed information in this video. So detailed analysis of paper 2 NTA UGC NET education December. Here we can see as per the previous papers. The first curriculum studies, number of questions they asked 8 questions. Second, educational management, administration and leadership, 11 questions so far they asked. Inclusive education, 7 questions. History, policies of economics education, 12 questions. Educational studies, 6 questions. Learner and learning process, 14 questions. Pedagogy, advocacy and assessment, 14. And research in education, 11. Teacher education, 7. Technology education, 10. So out of 100, here we can observe we have 10 topics, like 10 units. So each unit, how many questions carry as per the previous test papers, here we try to analyze like this. So which one they have given more preference, we can observe here 14. So here 14 marks from learner and learning process, and another one research pedagogy. Research also they have given much preference, 11 marks here we can see, and educational management and leadership styles also they have given. So this is the paper 2 fully related to the education department. That's why we need to be enhance the knowledge which unit they are giving more preference. So out of 100, at least one can secure the 70 marks. 70 marks. So out of 100, 60 in between 70, because if you can evaluate the pattern of uh, selection list, top 10%. So 60 cutoff, as per the cutoff, 61, 62, 63, like that we can observe. So who can secure above 60%, there is a chances for the clear their UGC NET 2023 as per previous papers analysis. Here learner and learning process also they are giving, which is psychology related. So learner and learning process. So in generally learners, their learning styles, learning theories, growth, development, maturity, all the things will covered in the learner and learning. Pedagogy also one of the important, as per the previous papers analysis, they have given much priority and focus on the pedagogy and assessment also. So research in education also they have given much preference, and teacher education also 7 marks. So this is one of the easy part to learn. And one more easy part is educational studies also. This is one of the easy part, because in all committees and commissions and recommendations it is easy to learn as well as easy to identify. But in learner and learning and psychology and research methodology, pedagogy, why it seems to be difficulty? Research methodology has its own language, research language. Psychology, it has its own language. The terminology is very important. Before you are going to answer, you should know the particular meaning of the term, unless we cannot answer such questions. That is the reason it is a difficulty. Pedagogy, it has its own language. Science pedagogy, social pedagogy, languages, they have their own pedagogy language. Research also itself, it has its own language. Psychology also, I think that is the reason only it is seems to be little bit difficulty. Even inclusive education also seems to be difficulty, because some kind of terms we can see. So history, policies and economic of education also they have given much preference here, 12 marks. So you can get much score from this history, politics and economics of education. So there is a scope to get the more marks from this fourth unit also. So this is the pattern. Once again I am explaining students. Curriculum studies 8 marks, second unit 11, that is educational management, administration and leadership, inclusive education 7 marks, and history, politics and economics of education 12 marks, learner and learning process 14 marks, pedagogy assessment 14 marks, research in education 11 marks, and technology also here they have given much preference 10 marks. Now I think you got some idea which unit you need to be concentrate more. So second one here, unit and topic wise analysis. Let us try it. So within the curriculum study, curriculum study it is carries 8 marks. See here, curriculum studies 8 marks. Out of the 8 marks here, concept of principles of curriculum only they are giving 7 marks. Sometimes we are preparing for curriculum studies, but where we need to be focused a lot. So we need to be focused on the principles of curriculum. Approaches to evaluation of the curriculum, they have given so far only one question from last 3 examinations, 2000 and 2001, 2002. Second one in educational management, administration and leadership. Total 11 marks it is carried, but here they have given 9 marks. So far 9 marks from the system approach to instructional design and models of development of instructional design. So here you need to be concentrate a lot. And inclusive education here, concept of impairment, disability and handicap. So special education, this is related to special education. So special education they are giving 4 marks. Inclusive education concept 2 marks. Planning and management only 1 mark. So you need to be concentrate on special education, mild, moderate, severe, profound, visually handicapped and mentally retarded. These are the types of special need children's as per you need to be prepared a lot. And educational studies, contribution of Indian School of Philosophy, contribution of Indian School of Philosophy and contribution of Western School of Thought. Here they have given 6 marks total 6 marks. The next one is history, politics and economics of education, 12 marks. Here they have given 12 marks. So out of this, here approaches sociology 1 mark only. This is a general concept about the sociology in education. So anyone can able to answer these questions. And committees and commissions also carry 3 marks. So this is also one important aspect. Easily we can identify which committee has recommended recommendations and objectives of particular committee, and which year which was started, who was the chairman of the committee, like that we can expect it. And relationship between the politics and education, 2 marks. Here socialization and education. So socialization, social stratification, culturalization, sanskritization, these type of questions we can expected from the 6 marks from this part, socialization and education. So history, politics and economics, totally so far they have given 12 questions. Out of these 50% socialization and education you need to be concentrate. And second one, learner and learning process. Here so far 14 questions from 3 last previous examinations. Here we can see principles and theories of learning. Principles of theories of learning, 8 marks. So principles and theory, what are the theories in psychology? Psychology of learning, it is describing about the learner psychology. So teacher need to be understand the psychology of the students. So if we want to understand the psychology of the student, we need to be understand about the growth and development of the student, maturity of the students, needs of the students, some psychology concept. It is what is interest, what is aptitude, what is attitude, what is perception, what is intelligence, how intelligence, because these are all called like factors affecting the learning. These are the factors. So these factors are related to the psychology aspects. That is the reason we need to be study about the learner's psychology. Learner's psychology. So theory is also very important. There are 3 important theories: learning approach theories, behavioristic theory, and cognitivistic theory, and constructivistic approach theory. In behavioristic approach theory, we can learn about conditioning theory. So within the conditioning theory also we have 2 types of conditioning theories: classical conditioning and operant conditioning theory. Right. And cognitive approach also we need to, Piaget theory we need to study. And constructivistic approach, that is social constructivistic approach, which is prospered by the Vygotsky. So like that we need to be study in detail information about the principles and theories of learning, which is cover 8 marks. So here everyone can secure the 8 marks from this only part. So growth and development, 4 marks. Approaches intelligence from uh, unitary to multiple. So as per the Gardner, there are 8 types of multiple intelligence. So we can study about the Gardner also. Then pedagogy and assessment. So andragogy, this is also the new word related to the pedagogy and assessment. So here 10 marks. Here I was wondered, they covered 10 marks from this unseen reading comprehension, and pedagogy of pedagogical analysis, assessment in pedagogy of education. We all know about the assessment, formative assessment and summative assessment. So how we are utilizing these assessments in the school education. Research in education, see here, research in education, it is very difficulty to identify which area they are more concentrating, but they covered all areas, like whatever they have given: meaning and scope of educational research, 2 marks, and quantitative research design, 4 marks, and quantitative this is quantitative 2 marks and qualitative 4 marks, and types of management scale, 1 mark. See here, variables, independent variable and dependent variable, 1 mark. So this is the pattern. So we can observe, as per the last 3 examination, they might be followed like this. So we can expect in the next upcoming examination also they might be followed this. That's the reason it is one kind of assumption, and as per this previous paper's experience, we can decide how to prepare. Though this is the very beautiful plan for your UGC NET examination. In teacher education also you can see concept of performance in professionalism, then concept, need, and purpose of scope of in-service teacher education. Out of 7 marks, they covered teacher education only. In service teacher education means in service teacher education programs, in service teacher education workshop, in service teacher education schemes. So we need to be concentrate about in service training program. And meaning, nature, and scope of the teacher education, they covered only 1 marks. Technology also 10 marks. So out of 10 marks, they are giving more importance to the use of ICT in evaluation, because these days we are using ICT in every area, like even scrutinizing the papers, and even paper evaluation also we are using the ICT these days. Most of the universities, they are utilizing the ICT services in paper evaluation also. How? Simply they scan all the papers and they posted through mail to the concerned teachers. From their hometown only they are evaluating the papers. No need to come to the examination center every time. To reduce this time and money matters, they have using ICT. First, just they are scanning the answer script, and all the answer script they are sending to the respective teachers. They are doing their job from their hometown and from their offices only. No need to come to the examination office. This is one of the utilization of ICT in evaluation also, because in my former university we did like that. That's why I had some an idea how to they utilize the ICT in the paper evaluation also. Next, type of questions, oral analysis. Here see, uh, ascertain and reasoning based. So reasoning based questions also they are concentrating. Though it is a second paper, what is the reasoning? So within the given options, we need to be identify, is there any reason between the options? How these questions can lead 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep it in order. So they have given 4 options. Student need to be make it in order, proper way. Direct questions 59. So this is the great to you students. Don't worry about the net examination. They are asking direct questions 59. So 60 marks you can secure directly, means it's a fundamental idea, fundamental knowledge is required to answer such questions. If you don't have fundamental knowledge, how can you answer direct questions even? Match the following. So difficulty levels are increasing. So in reasoning based also difficulty level is increased, and matching following also difficulty levels are increased, and unseen passes also it is somewhat easy, but who can able to read properly, who can able to understand, then they can easily attempt that questions. And statement based. So statement, so they have given 2 statements. Out of these two statements we need to be establish the relationship. Either 2 statements are related each other, or 2 are different. Like that we need to be answer. This is the pattern. So one good thing, that is direct questions are 59, means 60% almost. So don't worry about net examination. Okay, so unit wise difficulty analysis. So easy type questions, moderate type questions, and difficulty type questions from each unit. So moderate questions only, most of the questions from easy, 84 questions out of 100. Moderate 15. So far there is no difficulty questions that much, but we feel like that it is so difficulty. But actually, as per the last 3 questions, question papers, there is no much difficulty.